I'll be doing digital art for 30 days starting from zero, and I'll be documenting my progress every single day. Because recently I saw a TED Talk YouTube video talking about learning a skill, and surprisingly he says that we human beings can learn anything from zero experience to reasonably good in within around 20 hours of practice. So I want to test this theory to see how far can I go with only around 20 to 30 hours of learning and practice. And I've always been fascinated of people creating artwork, digital artwork. And if you do not know me, I also like anime and technology. So what is better than starting to learn digital art as a skill? I first start testing drawing scribbles around my Photoshop. Then I drew some sketches of Anya from Spy X Family. Look at how good the smug face is. And Zoro from One Piece. And then lastly, I want to see how good I can draw figure drawings. So I drew Mizuhara from Rental Girlfriend, which is a fucking disaster. I mean, the eyes is not too bad, but look at the fucking proportions. Look at the hair and look at the clothes. It looks like I'm drawing a character from a horror series. And if that's not enough, I even brought my artwork to Reddit to rate it. I'm prepared to get roasted. But surprisingly, everyone was actually really nice and really encouraging. They even give me some tips to improve my art. In average, I think I got a rating of about 2 to 3, which is actually not bad. I expected to get 1. After drawing, I think I have a lot to improve. The way I'm going to do this 30 hours is spread within 30 days or a month. So each day I'm going to do at least 1 hour of learning and practice of this digital art. I know it takes a lot of hard work to master and create any kinds of artwork, so I need to set reasonable goals for this video. Firstly, we need a plan to learn digital art effectively within 30 days. I took some time to research all the necessary things that I need, such as software and hardware, and I decided to use a drawing tablet that I bought last year, and also mainly uses Photoshop because that's what most people uses. The first goal of this journey is to draw a recognizable face and hair, since that is the main element of drawing anything. Second, I'm going to focus on drawing female characters since I only have limited time. Next, I'm going to learn basic coloring since I'm really impressed of all this painting and coloring. I just want to learn some elements of it. And finally, the hardest part, which is being consistent to do it every single day. And the theme is anime. Alright, this is day 1 of learning digital art. Let's get started. I started by drawing simple shapes like circles and rectangles and squares, since that is the most recommended exercise for beginners. This is the part where I get used to my pen and tablet since it is really uncomfortable to draw on a tablet, and it trains me to use some basic controls in Photoshop, which can really simplify my drawing process. Day 2. I learned perspective drawing. Extremely boring, but it is one of the most fundamental parts to drawing. If you learn this, you can visualize any simple shapes in different angles. Day 3. I did line art with a chibi. Chibi is a slang in Japanese meaning tiny and cute. It is really fun to just follow the line art and just sketch and use my circle drawing skills to make sure I have good curve lines. And if I haven't told you why I chose digital art instead of doing traditional art, that is because whenever I make a mistake in Photoshop, I can just use Ctrl-Z and undo my mistakes, instead of wasting a whole bunch of paper and rubber just to correct my mistake on a drawing, and I'm going to be so frustrated. Definitely try digital drawing since it is easier and it saves you a whole bunch of headache. Day 4, I drew figure drawing, which is basically drawing stickman but in a better way. Day 5, I drew boobs on the figure, and surprisingly it is only a circle, but don't get me wrong, it is actually really hard since you do not know what size is it and you need to actually curve it in a way that it is really nice, so it is a really delicate part of the body. Day 6, I tried redrawing the figures without any references, and I felt pretty frustrated since I can't get the shape right, and it is a pretty harsh reality check where I can't learn this in a short period of time. Regardless, I continue to draw and hope that I could get better as long as I keep drawing. Day 7, I started drawing gestures. It is just like figure drawing, but the figure actually poses in a different way. This means that I actually can get more practice, but it is so out of proportion with the legs so much longer than the body, and it kind of looks like a titan. Day 8, I drew more gestures, and day 9 I completed drawing my 4 gestures, and it looks kinda good. And you can actually see me improve after drawing just a few times. And since I'm going to be using a lot of my first gesture, I'm going to try redrawing it to see how it looks, and I am so amazed on my improvement in such a short period of time. Day 10, I draw box muscles like a Lego character. Day 11, I spend most of my time on YouTube looking at how people draw their figures to get a wider perspective outside my online course. I'll be mainly using a paid online course for this learning, just because I can follow a proper sequence onto which topic I should learn next, since I am a total beginner. But you actually do not need to have that. There are many free online courses on YouTube or even on another website. Day 12, I learned about hand anatomy by tracing a 3D hand first. Then in day 14, I continue drawing hands from different angles. I can say that the hand is actually the most complex part to draw, at least for me, since there is so many poses and different joints that I need to carefully angle it. In day 15, I drew feet, which is quite easy to draw, and it is not as important since your feet is going to be covered by your shoes most of the time, unless you are someone who likes feet, so you might want to focus on that. Day 16! Come on, we're halfway there. Since I'm so unmotivated and I wanted to try something new, so I tried drawing chibi, and I thought I'm going to be so good at it and I'll be drawing in no time. But again, reality really crushed me like no ever. Look at how my chibi drawing is. Oh my god. Day 18, I learned how to draw eyes. If you do not know already, eyes are actually the most prominent part of drawing anime. Especially huge eyes can express emotion and tell a story. Day 18, I tried different kind of art style in drawing eyes. Day 19, I tried drawing my own nose, but it doesn't look that well. Then I remember that anime's nose is actually just like this. Yep, that's it. You have drawn anime nose. Mouth is almost the same, it's just some sort of curve, but you can add lips for subtlety. Next is my favorite part to learn how to draw out of the whole series. Nope, it's not the bald head, it is the hair. The shiny, beautiful hair. I'm always really impressed on how people draw their characters' hair, since if you know how to draw their hair, it actually makes up your entire face, almost like 50% of your face. Drawing hair is definitely one of the goals I want to achieve. At least draw a decent kind of hair, at least recognizable and not just blocky kind of hair. You know what I mean. But damn, I really want to know how to draw hair. Drawing hair may look like just drawing some random curves around the face, but it is actually harder than it looks. You need to actually draw some sort of pattern so that it doesn't look stiff, and it can actually get weird very fast. My curly hair from the previous day looks actually okay, but it still doesn't feel right. So I thought to myself, how should I practice my hair drawing skills? Then I got an idea. Why not I just trace how the pro artists do their hair and then just copy their style so that I can learn how they actually do their curves and style their hair. Well, is it effective? You tell me. I spent the next 2 days just drawing hair. In day 23, I draw some boys' hair, and then I also trace Anya's hair. In day 24, I trace more hair and free draw some hair myself. One tip I have for drawing hair is to identify the root or the middle part of your hair where the hair grows out and draw from there. In day 25, I drew an original character inspired by Anya and some random hair that I thought of. Pretty cute, right? And then I also learned how to draw ears, just in case I need it for the future. The final few days is for coloring and practicing my overall skills. I first learned how to mask my layer so that I can color it more easily, and then I choose some base colors, and then I learned how to identify shadows in my drawing. Oh, by the way, this Nami art is not created by me. I'm a bit lazy to draw, so I just created a line art from Google. On day 27, I completed the rest of my coloring of my Nami, including the hair and the clothes and the eyes. Especially the eyes, I learned quite a few techniques to make it glister and shinier. It just creates like a 3D effect on my art. Day 28, I shocked myself. Fucking god. Holy shit. I can't believe that I drew this, man. Day 29, I tried drawing Eren Yeager's face. Yep, I know it looks nothing like Eren Yeager, okay? But that's what most people know. Final day 30. I drew Rin Tosaka to practice my figure drawing. Hopefully I didn't forget it yet since I've not drawn it for more than 10 days. But I think I did pretty well in this Rin Tosaka art. Not bad, to be honest. Just ignore the waist area around here. Let's just not see that. But I can finally now draw Hen. Alright, my day 30 has been completed. And right now I'm going to redraw the ones that I drew on day 0 and see how far I have come, or maybe not. Okay, we have Anya right here. Obviously I still need references since I can't just imagine it out of my head, so let's just draw like me. I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy. How to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Alright everyone, I finally completed my Anya painting and drawing in around within 3 hours. So let me show you guys, alright? 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm just joking. Nah, this is not mine. This is just a picture. So I'm gonna show you the real one right now. Alright, so this is the real one. Hey, what do you think? You know what? I think it is not bad at all. Holy shit. This is the real one that I drew, okay? Not just now. That was just a reference. As you can see, I forgot to draw the horns that are so distinct to Anya. Oh my god, damn it. I mean, how could I forget the horns? You have to go without the horns. I actually did try to draw the smart face one, but it doesn't really look that good, okay? The smart face one doesn't really look that good, and I just want to show off my ability to draw eyes. Look at how I color the eyes, oh my god. Unfortunately, I couldn't draw Zoro and Mizuhara in time for this video to release, so make sure to watch out for my Instagram at budget0 as I will post my results over there. I achieved 3 out of 4 of the goals. I'm just not consistent, like I don't do it every day for 30 days since I was sick, and I also got a few tests for my uni, so I actually skipped a few days, but it is alright. I'm still proud of myself for completing these 30 days. In conclusion, yes, it is possible to learn a skill within 20 hours and be reasonably good at it from no experience. However, it is up to you to judge whether I can draw or not. I hope you like if you find this valuable, and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in another video. Budget0, peace out.